What if I told you one of the biggest lies people tell every day is only 2 words? It all starts with one simple question. Without even thinking, the answer comes out automatically. Your friend believes you and moves on. The second you're alone, the smile disappears. So why do we pretend everything is okay when it clearly isn't? So why didn't you tell the truth? Because being honest can feel risky. Your brain starts imagining the worst. So instead, you hide what you really feel. This behavior is known as emotional masking. And here's the surprising part. Many of them are hiding the exact same thing. We often hide our pain because everyone else looks okay, but appearances can be incredibly misleading. Sometimes, the people who smile the most are the ones fighting the hardest battles. The more you hide your feelings, the easier it becomes to do it again. Eventually, you stop noticing you're doing it. Your brain begins treating it like the safest response. Not because you're okay, but because it's easier. Over time, pretending becomes part of who you are, but hiding your emotions always comes with a price. You begin carrying everything by yourself. Even when someone is willing to listen, you still hesitate because pretending feels safer, and without realizing it, loneliness quietly grows. But what if you answered differently just once? This time, you pause before answering, and instead of pretending, something unexpected happens. Sometimes, the hardest words to say are the ones that help us heal. Your brain isn't trying to make you lie, it's trying to protect you from getting hurt. Because opening up always feels like a risk. So your mind chooses the answer that feels safest. Not because it's true, but because it feels safer. Most people aren't afraid of talking. They're afraid of what happens after they speak. Your mind starts imagining the worst possible outcome. So staying quiet begins to feel safer, even when silence hurts more than honesty. But here's something most people never realize. The person standing in front of you might be hiding the exact same feelings. Both of you are waiting for the other person to say something first. And both of you leave believing the other person is doing just fine. Maybe being strong doesn't mean hiding everything. Sometimes, real strength begins with honesty. This time, you choose a different answer instead of walking away. Sometimes, the conversation you fear the most becomes the one you needed the most. Have you noticed? The older we get, the more we answer, "I'm good," without even thinking. Sometimes, it's not because we're okay, it's because we don't know where to begin. So we keep everything inside, hoping tomorrow will somehow feel easier. Then tomorrow comes, and we say the same words again. Without realizing it, we slowly become strangers to our own feelings. The hardest walls aren't made of bricks. They're made of words we never say. Maybe you've typed a message, then deleted every single word. Not because nobody cared, but because rejection felt possible. Our minds often imagine rejection long before it ever happens. Sometimes, the conversation ends before it even begins. But what if your biggest fear wasn't actually true? What if someone was waiting for you to be honest? Sometimes, people can't help because they don't know you're hurting. People can't read minds, no matter how much they love you. Sometimes, being understood starts with saying one honest sentence. So this time, instead of smiling, you tell the truth. Nothing dramatic happens. They don't judge you, they stay. Sometimes, that's all we really needed. Not someone to fix us, just someone willing to stay. Maybe the strongest people aren't the ones who hide their feelings. Maybe they're the ones brave enough to say, "I'm not okay today." You don't have to tell everyone your story, but you shouldn't have to carry it alone. If this story felt familiar, there's a good chance someone you know feels the same way. Understanding people starts with understanding why they act the way they do. The next time someone says, "I'm fine," remember, they might be telling the truth, or they might be asking for help without saying it. Follow for more stories behind human behavior.